First, we're just gonna start in an easy pose, a simple seated position. If you'd like, you can bring your legs into lotus, but that's a little painful for my knees, so I'm gonna leave my feet staggered a bit. We're just gonna take a few deep breaths here, breathing in and out of the nose. Just gathering ourselves, giving ourselves the permission to be present and to dedicate this time to our practice. Take a few more deep breaths here. We're going to inhale our arms all the way up, palms together. Exhale, down heart center. Maybe setting an intention for your practice today. One more time. Inhaling those arms up, up, up. Exhale, heart center. I'm going to take that left hand and bring it onto our mats. Inhale that right arm up into the side, coming into a side stretch. If you'd like, you can walk those fingers out on that left hand and drop your elbow a bit, opening up that side a little more. Being mindful of your shoulders, make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. You want to relax your shoulders. Keep your chest open. Your gaze should be up towards your hand. If that's too much for your neck, you can look down at your mat or in front of you for a more neutral place. A few breaths here. Good. Exhale, and on your next inhale, bring those arms back up at the top. And exhaling that right arm down this time, extending to your right. Be walking those fingers out, opening up that side. Be mindful of your shoulders. Breathe in and out of your nose. Inhale, bring those arms up. And we're going to unfold those legs. And on your exhale, bring your hands down, heart center. And we're just going to focus here on our posture for a moment. So making sure that your spine is stacked, lengthening through the crown of your head. Inhale those shoulders up and down the back. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to reach to the right. You can keep your torso towards your leg, or if you'd like, you can open it up a little bit and turn your torso in, extending that right hand. Whichever feels more comfy for you. Remembering to breathe. You want to make sure that you are hinged at your hips and that you aren't scrunched over. So maintain that integrity in your spine and hinge at the hips for your stretch here. Taking a few deep breaths. Ready, we're going to bring it to the center. Inhale, exhale, bringing that stretch to the center here. If you need to reset, come back up to your seated straddle. And inhale, making sure that that spine is in alignment. And on your exhale, hinging at those hips, being mindful of your neck and your shoulders, making sure that you aren't rounding out. You want to maintain that integrity. And you don't have to, but if you'd like, you can reach for your toes or your shins or your knees or thighs, whatever feels best. You can also walk your hands out in front. Maybe if you have a block here, you can place your block in front of you and use that as your guide, whatever feels most comfortable. And if you're pregnant like me, you can also sit on a block to kind of give you a little more height if your tummy is touching the floor when you lean forward. Just take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, exhale, bring it over to the left. And remember, you can stay forward facing like that, or if you'd like, you can open up that chest and the abdomen inwards and stretch it out that way. Be mindful of your alignment here. A few more deep breaths. Inhale, bringing it back through center for one last stretch here in the middle. Make it count. Inhale, and then exhale, slowly walk those hands back up to meet your body. We're going to come on hands and knees, do a few cat-cows. So and you want to make sure that your knees are stacked below your hips. Wrists should be stacked below the elbows, and elbows below the shoulders. All right, you're ready. We're just going to inhale and drop our bellies here, arching that back. And on your exhale, we're going to bring our belly buttons into our spine. Really rounding out all the way to your neck. And again, inhale and exhale. And we're just going to do this with our breath for a few more counts. So alright, coming back to a neutral spine. I'm going to walk to the center here and bring our feet up onto our mats, coming into a yogi squat. Just going to find our balance here. Remembering to breathe. We're gonna inhale, and on that exhale, bring your hands down, sending that butt up, coming into a wide leg forward fold here. If you need to bend your knees, you can. I find that a slight bend is always good. You never want to really lock out your legs, so. Maybe nodding your head yes and no. You can also use your blocks here if that feels more comfy, bringing the ground a little closer to you. Good, and we're going to bring our hands onto our hips. Inhale, and on our exhale, slowly come up. Good. Bring those feet in just a little bit. And come into a mountain pose here. Taking a moment to check in with your body. Maybe revisit that intention that you set. Or if an intention didn't come to you in the beginning, maybe you have one now. Or maybe your mind is clear. That's beautiful too. A few deep breaths here. Good. We're going to turn and face the side of our mat. And open up our legs just a little bit. We're going to drop back down into our yogi squat. We're going to inhale those arms up overhead. And on your exhale, bringing those palms together, dropping all the way down into your yogi squat here. A few breaths. Inhale, bringing those palms down to the mat. Exhale, sending those feet back behind you, coming into our first down dog. Remembering you can keep those knees bent, walk those feet out just a little bit. I'm going to bring that right foot forward. And I'm going to plant that left foot behind us at a 45-degree angle. And once you find your stability, inhale, bringing those hands up to our hips, making sure that our torso is squared in front of us, making sure that your knee is stacked above your ankle. And when you feel confident in your foundation, we're going to inhale those arms up next to our ears, coming into our warrior one. Remembering to breathe, relaxing those shoulders, strong warrior one. Bring those hands back to our hips, straightening out that right knee. And we're going to hinge at our waist, bringing our right arm down onto the inside of our foot. Coming into a triangle pose. Inhale, bringing that left arm back up to the center. We're gonna send that right foot back into a down dog. This time we're gonna inhale that left foot up. Bringing that ankle right below that knee. Planting the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring our hands to our hips and slowly come up. Making sure that we square our torso and that knee should be stacked above your ankle. And when you feel comfortable in your foundation, we're going to inhale those arms up, coming into warrior one. And bringing our hands to our hips, straightening out that front knee, hinging at the waist, coming down into your triangle pose. Good. Coming back through. Bringing that right foot forward to meet your other. And we're going to come down into a yogi squat. Bring our hands to the mat, up into a wide leg forward fold here. Bringing those hands to our hips and slowly coming all the way back up. Arms up. Exhale, down, heart center. Take a moment to check in with your body here. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale those arms up. Hands together at the top. Down, heart center, coming into a yogi squat. And we're going to place those hands between our legs, sending those legs back into a down dog. Remembering to walk your dog here. And we're going to bring that left foot forward first, this time. And we're going to place our left arm onto our thigh and extend, coming into a supported side angle here. We're going to come to center here. And to our right, bending that right knee, placing that right elbow onto our thigh, and coming into an extended side angle here, or supported side angle. Inhale, come back through. Come back over to our left, sending that foot back, coming into down dog. We're gonna walk those hands or those feet to meet our hands. Coming into a yogi squat. From here, we're just gonna come down all the way onto our mats here. I'm gonna windshield wiper our legs to release some tension in our lower back. Then we're gonna lay on our back and do one final pose before coming into Shavasana. So we're gonna lay on our backs here. We're gonna come into a bridge pose. So when you're ready, we're just gonna inhale. And on that exhale, we're gonna slowly lift up off of the ground here, making sure we are supporting our weight and not obstructing our breath. If you'd like, you can clasp your hands underneath you. Remembering to breathe. You want to keep everything leveled here, making sure you're not arching your back. We're going to inhale and slowly come back down onto the mat here. I'm going to bring those feet to meet our hands, coming into happy baby. Rock from side to side. And coming all the way down onto our mats, to our Savasana here. And I'm going to lay on my side because I am pregnant and it's not ideal for me to lay on my back. But if you are not pregnant, you can just lay on your back for regular Savasana. you're ready, we're gonna inhale. And if you're not already on your side, we're gonna meet on our sides here. So just slowly wiggle your toes and bring the feeling back into your body. Bring your awareness back into your body. And once you're over on your side, we'll take a few deep breaths here. Inhale. When you're ready, we're just going to use our arms to push us back up into a seated position. Inhale those arms up. Exhale down, heart center. Namaste.